I want to have you and Madison. I think we should put it up there. Here, watch. Can you hear?
I thought you wanted like the Discord people and shit.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's do it this way. It's just like I want this to be like looking this way, like not so tilted, and then maybe someone can even use this one. You know? So let's get this. Stop yapping. Let's get this one going. Just in case someone wants to use this mic. Yo, what up? All right, it should sound like a lot better now, guys. How does it sound? Can you hear my voice in TikTok through the mic? Thank you. Oh, okay. We are doing a sound check, and we're about to talk to Perez Hilton. I don't know really about what, but okay. So how does it sound? Adam 44, bro. Swipe left. Okay, boom, boom. So one is back there. Okay, so here, test that one out. Test that one out back there. I'm gonna try to keep this as away from the thing as I can. All right, Madison. Yeah. Can you be here? Yeah. And who's here in my Discord? Who's it? Everybody. If anybody wants to say anything during this interview, go to my Discord. There's Saint Nick is in the lounge, and Saint Nick.
What's up, bro?
Can everybody hear Saint Nick? Okay, so I'm gonna be here, and I can have Madison or somebody else here, right? And then you're gonna be back there. So I think you need to go a little bit more, like that way. Oh, it sounds awesome. Okay, cool. Well, listen to this. This is the new Father John Misty song. Hey, so you guys tell Perez Hilton to add the Graceland account, this Graceland account, and let's get these likes up, guys. Come on, I'm not going to be able to remind you to like the page while we're live with him, so let's try to get our likes up. I was just at the bank adding Madison as a signer on the account. Can you believe that? You guys, don't forget, Madison went through this house too.
If you would like, we can move up to round one, and then people have to be vetted. To get
Yeah. Let's do that. Nick. Okay. Set up. Everyone, jump in the Discord if you want to talk to Perez Hilton. If you have anything you want to say to him, or I want to have other people. I don't want it to just be me because I could be lying. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Yo, what up?
So let me give.
How does it sound, bro?
Good. Let me give the folks watching.
We listen, we don't judge.
Oh, that's that was a Discord prompt. Sorry. We listen, we don't judge, is what it said.
Let me give the folks watching some context. This is Patrick Ridge. You are. What's the title that you have there?
Well, this is Graceland Ranch. Actually, earlier today.
Are you the owner? Is the owner, or what's your title?
Yeah. It's my place, but we kind of, I don't know. I like having a more democratic, community-based, but yeah, I'm the owner. I like, because Madison, people that graduate the house, like a lot of them will work for the house and they'll come to the house, and if they think one thing, like it will probably trump whatever I'm thinking. I kind of let the community do its magic. It's really magical.
Now, I don't know too much. This is not an interview. It's just a chat. We're just
having
a conversation.
Cool.
We're just having a conversation. I've heard that it's a sober house, not a recovery center. How would you describe it?
Well, you can't have a license in a sober living, which is cool because, you know, we don't have a license. We're not. It basically might as well be my house, and if you want to live there, you have to be sober and follow the rules. And it's a really nice big house. You know, that's kind of all it is. But if it was a rehab or a treatment center, you would need a license, and then you would be beholden to all these things. And also, you can get insurance if you. We can't take insurance at Graceland because we don't have a license. But so there's just a lot of bullshit that doesn't even make sense as far as like insurance fraud. Okay, well, that's off the table because we can't take insurance. What's another thing? You know, it's just this app is very. I'm sure you know it's very judgmental, and it thrives on chaos and drama and negativity sometimes. And there's never really been anyone who's doing what I'm doing. I mean, no one's ever done it, and it's.
How long have you had Graceland for?
About 4 years. Can I get my water, Blue? Oh, just that black water right there. Yeah, so this is Madison. She graduated, so she was one of the first people to come through my house. Yeah, we have Evan back there and Blue's back there. So this is like the graduate house where people can live after they graduate. Thank you so much.
Wait, so you have more than one? It's like a compound?
No. This is just a different house. Yeah, we have two. Graceland, yeah.
So it's different houses near each other, I would imagine?
Yeah. So close so that like, because things are happening all the time. There's always some like catastrophic thing happening at the house. You know, it's 15 to 20 really, really, you know, serious drug addicts, right? And I don't know if you've ever known any of those, but we're pretty much capable of anything at any time. So it's a hard job. I want us to be really close. So like right now we have 5 graduates living in this house, so that if there's ever anything that happens over there, we can just boom, shoot over there. And it's not like a normal business. It's like a family. And I kind of get off on like doing it the right way, right? Nobody's doing this the right way, bro. It's too hard, because if you say you can't have your phone, I don't know. I don't want to kind of say too much, but I'm just excited to be here. Thank you for talking to me, brother. I really appreciate it. I've known. Have you ever heard of a band called Hyper Crush?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you do, bro. You okay? So
were you in that band?
Yeah, but I was in there with like LMFAO and Lady Gaga and like like in the very beginning, 15 years ago when it all started, the pop electronic scene. You were a person that I knew about, that I knew of when I was in the band, and it's just cool to be actually talking to you, and I just appreciate you being willing to hear me out, you know, and not just listen to.
Yeah, no, I want to learn more, you know, because I went live with this other. I did not know much.
I know. I
went live yesterday or the day before yesterday with this guy who recently was there.
Yeah, Nick.
Yes,
he's
and
great.
People were telling me all of these things in the comments that I had no idea about, and then he got really upset that I was asking him some of these things. I'm like, I'm not here. It wasn't a setup. This is not a setup.
Right. You're asking the questions that they're asking, which is so awesome. Like, if we could dispel some of the rumors and some of the bullshit and actually clear up a path to help people, because then that would be great. Because I'm bringing these people in. I mean, Nick didn't give us a dime. We had him in our house for 4 months, and every day was a new. I don't know. You can probably speak to how it was with Nick. I mean, he's great. We love him. I'm still friends with him. I hope he makes it. And if he doesn't, we're right here. I don't want to have him like on some, you know, on the outs with us, because we're his foundation. Like, and that's why it's hard leaving sometimes. It's kind of a double-edged sword, the structure that we have. Most people don't make it through my house. It's very, very, very.
What do you mean, like bedtime at a certain time?
No. Let me explain.
A lot.
So, sober living's typically is just a place of living. You kind of run your own program, go to meetings, they drug test you.
Curfew, drug tests, and I mean, that's like really it. They
And-
don't.
How
even-
often do you drug test there?
No. We're describing what other places are like. Like, there's not a whole lot you have to do.
Yeah. So Graceland's really different. It's a year-long program. You come in, and for the first 60 to 90 days, you don't have a phone. You're focused on working the 12 steps, building a foundation, Alcoholics Anonymous, and learning the house structure, right? Because there's a lot of rules. If you leave a cup out and you walk away from it,
Item left out.
it's a strike.
I
It's
mean, look, we but look.
but hold on. Can we explain the cup, though?
But it's Perez, right?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Drug addicts and alcoholics, when we first get sober, I say we because I am one. Our awareness is it's basically totally, we're completely unaware of where we are, who's around us, how we're affecting people. So the goal with this item left out thing is just to raise your awareness, right? If you're leaving items in every fucking room, we got a problem, right? And that's probably why your life, or that's probably a part of the reason why your life is a mess. Because if you lose shit all the time, it's just one little thing. And also, like, you know, I mean, there's so much, bro. There's so much to unpack.
Well, I think I saw a video of Nick saying, yeah, there were too many rules in the house.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules. But I mean,
What are some of the other rules?
So you don't lie, right? You can get an infraction for lying, not doing your chore,
Just, you know-
being late to our meetings throughout the house.
Obviously, no relapsing. Obviously, no. I mean, if you relapse, there will be consequences, or you'll get kicked out. And no fraternizing. I'm not going to use any words that could get me in trouble here. So,
Hooking
you know,
up.
two people shouldn't be having a relationship in the house, and that's one of the most challenging things for us because, you know, Nick had gotten into a relation, or he had a moment. Him and Brittany did a thing, and it was a problem, and we
I
wanted.
heard something about this, that it was pretty scandalous.
Well, it wasn't scandalous, you know. They just did something in a bathroom. You
It
know,
takes
and
two to
that's-
tango. They both
Yes.
decided to make a
Somebody-
decision.
I went, so.
But-
He
after
went
I
live with Evil Teapot.
Yes, I was about to say, after I went live with Nick, I went live with this other account who was giving me all this information. I don't know if it's true or not, but that other account said that the girl was kicked out,
Right.
but Nick wasn't.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
it was we had two girls who were hooking up with two separate guys in our house. And it's a major rule. It's just as bad as a relapse. You know, it's the same type of infraction.
But the question
And-
is why the girls and not the guys?
Okay, I know.
Yes.
So I'm going to finish. Let me get there.
Okay, sorry.
So the
Madison.
reason, so I had one girl who already had her bags packed. Every day was trying to leave. I had another girl where this was a behavior pattern where she kept like hitting on guys and trying to get with guys, and this just happened to be the third guy that she got with. And for me, it was like, okay, I felt like if I kicked the boys out, the girls were gonna leave regardless. They were gonna follow them, possibly. But I also thought, okay, if I keep the guys, we'll keep it a men's house temporarily till we find some strong women, and maybe these two guys will stay and complete the program and get a year sober, and change. And it was a tough decision, and I'm open to it maybe not being the right decision. It was about it was about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I said, where can I Uber you guys? And I Ubered one girl. She wanted to go to a house back where she was from.
No. But before you said that, we had a list of 4 different places for each person to go to, like that would be another house, like another option. Because we have to, at this point, like just imagine being us, like we have to figure out what to do, right? This keeps happening.
But ultimately, who are the decision makers when something like that happens?
So I ran it by Pat, and then he has a
but-
partner who's an owner, Danielle,
But-
and then I run it through all the staff. We have about 4 other graduates who are staff, and we all talk about it and come up with a decision.
And I was like, not, to be honest, like I don't ever want to kick anyone out. But I'm like king enabler, honestly. Believe it or not, I actually got in trouble with her and everyone really, because I was like, I had a relationship with Nick that was more, it was like, I was like enabling Nick in a way. I was like trying to convince them to give him his phone back sooner. And when he would get like a bunch of words, in my mind, I'm like, okay, he's just gonna leave. I don't want him to leave. I didn't want Nick to leave. You know what I mean? Because I did have a relationship with him that was bigger than that started before he came to the house online. And I feel like me and him, I see a lot of myself in him, and I think he sees a lot of himself. And we're like very similar in the sense that we put everything out here. Like I don't have any. This all started before Graceland, after Hypercrush, with just me and my wife, really. Just showing parts of my relationship that I thought would help people for real, but also made me kind of look like an asshole at times because people don't show themselves online, you know, in a negative way. Like people are always trying to protect how they look. But my thinking was like, listen, this argument happened, and we worked through it. So I'm gonna show all of the parts of that. And people initially, I mean, you could imagine what would happen if you posted an argument with your significant other and you both have a big following. People are gonna.
Oh, that's going on today with other people.
Yeah, so people are gonna choose one or the other, and they're gonna demonize the other. But we need to be better at forgiving each other. And I mean, me and my wife are good. So why aren't you guys?
So one of the first things, or one of the main things that I think about when I hear or when I learned about Graceland is, oh, a lot of the people there are live streaming while there. How long has that aspect of it been going on?
No,
for?
we haven't had anyone live stream.
No.
Like Graceland as our own account has live streamed.
Yeah, we live stream. I wanted to live stream everything. I wanted it to be a thing where you learn what
the people that are living there don't, but the house does.
Yeah, like we'll have a phone set up and we're like, hey, the Graceland Ranch live stream's up if you want to come up and talk. But we didn't. I mean, Nick, I feel like that was another big reason why he wanted to leave, so that he can start live streaming all the time.
That is the reason.
Because he was about to get his phone taken away.
And now he's killing it. And I hope he's okay. You know, I hope that he changed enough to accumulate some long-term sobriety, you know, but the key really is change, you know, like we do have to change, right? We really do, or else we're not going to stay sober. And change isn't easy, right? And I can't bring about the change that needs to happen in me because my mind is essentially broken, bro, honestly. I mean, Danny Trejo talks about this when he shares at meetings, like I cannot do it on my own, especially in the beginning. So that's why we're hoping that the people who come into the house are completely surrendered and they're done trying to run the show, you know? And that lasted for a couple months with Nick, and then he decided he wanted to go back out and do it his way. And, you know, it's hard running a sober living. You have to keep this sort of baseline, like everyone has to be held to the same standards. So if Keaton can't have his phone, then Nick can't have his phone. Even though Nick has a huge following and he can make all this money, it's like he has to sort of be. But we also were seeing patterns of like addiction with this device. I literally just went to Florida because I don't know if you know about this, but I just recently lost 20 years of sobriety and totally bottomed out on live stream. And ended up doing.
Well, I saw a video that you said that you were also addicted, or that being on social media contributed to that happening.
Oh yeah, big time.
So you're still on. I said this to Nick when I went live with him, and I didn't say it as a negative thing. It's like drama follows people on TikTok Live. If you're popular, even the people that are nice, like people for whatever reasons, it might be jealousy, people are making money, or whatever it is. People will bring up things from a long time ago. People will expose people, all of this. And it's like that attention and negativity could be very triggering.
Yeah.
So like, is what you're doing still now conducive to your own sobriety and mental health?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I'm talking about it every week with my therapist and my wife. I need to do this. Everyone in my house came from social media.
But
right?
also you have.
So that's the problem is that I have to do this. But here's the thing is I have Evan now and Blue so where they can film stuff and they post to my page, and there are times where I don't even look at my phone or go on social media for like days. And I honestly, that's when I have the most peace, because I don't know if you can relate to this. I'm sure you can. Sometimes
I'm addicted to social media,
Right.
and it's my job.
Yeah. Which is cool, which is good, as long as it doesn't start negatively affecting you. But the numbers, we can become a slave to the numbers, and comparing ourselves to other people. And you've been doing this for a long time, and so have I. So I think that, we've probably developed healthy coping mechanisms. Don't worry about the results so much. Keep doing it for the right reasons. And that's all good and fine. But the height of what happened when Nick was coming to Graceland, it went from like here to like way up here, right? And I just lost it. I fed into all the bullshit, because for me it's not like entertainment only.
You're grounded.
But it is. It kind of is entertainment, right? But it's also like for real people, like changing their life, right in front of.
Does that worry you? I mean, I didn't know that all of the people there came from social media. Does it worry you that some people?
Most.
Does it worry you that some people want to be in your house just to grow their social media following?
100%, but that's never really happened. I mean, Nick is the first person that's ever really been to our house who even has a following. Brittany has a little bit of a following, but those are the only two people. And I wanted to wait a couple years until I'm so confident in the house and the structure, and Madison and Jose and Zach. And I have all these different people who graduated that are running it right now. I knew that the house I'm so proud of what we do. And I know that house, if you go into that house, you're going to get like the best possible shot at long-term recovery that I can give you. And I went to a similar place 20 years ago. I went to a house called Liberty House. And it was all men, and it was very structured. And really what it is you know everyone so well that everyone grows together. Nobody gets away with anything, because they're surrounded by people just like them. And if that community turns healthy, which it is right now in our house, we had to cut a couple people out of it so that the core could be healthy, so that when we get new people, they're coming into a house with 10 or 15 people who are on the level, who aren't lying, who are sort of influencing you in a positive way rather than a negative way. And sometimes the house is kind of like an organism where one bad apple can spread, right? So the way the structure is designed, it's like this perfect, it's like a cooking, what do you call it? Like a boiling. It's like a jambalaya of like perfect. It's like we're organizing chaos, so to speak, Like every night at dinner, everyone in the house has to give a positive on someone else in the house, and what we call a pull-up on someone else. So, and if you don't do that, you get struck, and you have now you have words. Like, you have to do it. It's called attitude checks every day at dinner. So you have to be paying attention, right? And you have to sort of be your brother's keeper. So what worked for us on the streets, not snitching, keeping secrets, all that gets turned around completely on its head. And Jose, who works for me, was kind of a street dude. So's Paul, and changing the way they think about, like, you're not ratting on this person. You're telling on them because you want to help them.
You're pulling them up to be lifted.
Yeah, like for example, pull up Blue. I see that you've been very disengaged lately and isolating. I think it would be good if you get out of your head and start participating more, right? That would be like a
Actually,
pull-up.
that's a half-ass pull-up.
Okay.
That's a half-ass pull-up.
like
He didn't. He would need to give a specific example, like,
Right.
"Hey, Blue, I've noticed that you've been disengaged in your house commitments. You didn't do your chore and you didn't make your bed today. I suggest taking contrary action." You have to give a specific.
Okay, so this
example.
is so Madison knows the structure better than I do, and I designed it. I mean, I didn't design it. I designed it for Graceland, but I took what Liberty House was doing, like exactly. I didn't change anything except for the fact that it's co-ed, which made it a lot more challenging. But I don't know. I think people should get sober around members of the opposite sex because you're going to be coexisting with them in the real world. Why not prepare? I mean, I think that was one thing that was, I think, lacking at Liberty House was you graduate and they're like, here you go, here's women.
So
You know, it's like hard.
this is an opportunity for you to set the record straight. I'm hearing something that there are multiple lawsuits against Graceland. Is that accurate?
Hold on, I will answer this
I mean,
for you.
there should be, because hold on, because that's what alcoholics do when they leave a place. A drug addict or an alcoholic, when they leave a sober living because they don't want to keep growing or changing, they have to make it the sober living's fault. They have to justify their actions by demonizing the sober living. I mean, even I did it. It's really hard not to. And this is one of the things I want to educate people about. I want them to learn more about what addicts and alcoholics are like in early recovery. They leave. I can't believe Nick's not talking shit. I can't believe it.
Well, he was. I did see a video of him.
Yeah,
talking.
but like for a little bit, right? And then
right after he left.
Yeah.
I think he was wearing a maroon shirt.
Yeah.
I remember because I saw it today.
But it wasn't really like that bad. And
he was threatening. He's like, I better not start speaking or whatever.
Yeah, which is normal, bro. Like alcoholics are, if you drank or used for 10 years, that's a whole decade off your emotional intelligence. I mean, we're emotionally wherever we were when we started using. So picture like an angry, selfish teenager, like, fuck you, mom. Like that's the energy, right? And I want people to understand that. Like you can't, who are you going to believe? Us?
Yep, I'm still busy.
Us with the house 4 years, or this guy with 3 months sober who's trying to talk shit about a whole organization? So I think that we all kind of need to be a little bit more discerning when it comes to where we're getting our information. And I personally I believe what you say. Like if you say something, I'm going to believe you, not people in my chat telling me things about you. However, I am willing to answer any questions. And I'm so glad.
You kind of tiptoed around what he said, and I'm going to say it
again?
I'm going to say it in a way.
Lawsuit.
Yes.
Oh,
So
right,
let
right,
me,
right.
because we have to be careful because of the other party.
I mean,
but I could say it in a general way that it has nothing to do with our company and a resident in our house. It has to do with something that happened outside the house. And basically they're suing both of Pat's companies.
Well, we don't even. That's whatever. And there's a dog bite thing too that happened.
Oh yeah,
There was at dog bites. We had a dog who so that happened, and then yeah, one of my I haven't really talked about this, bro, but I'll bless you with it just because you're the real deal. I'll just tell you straight up. Look, when I opened this house, one of my, I opened it with me, Danielle, and this other guy, Gus, and we had a falling out, and he did sue me for like a lot of money, and it was just, I had to walk through like one of my best friends suing me because they felt like they were owed a percentage, and they had zero experience in this industry, and also they were bringing zero to the table as far as a financial investment. So why would you get a percentage of the company? I'm sorry, we're not giving you a percentage, but you can work for us and you can get sweat equity and we can build that up over time. But he didn't, he wasn't trying. Once he got a lawyer that was down to chase the money, he chased the money and he got some. So yeah, those are, and I'm fucking, bro, I'm like the most transparent person you're ever going to meet on this app. I know you don't know me yet, but if you go through any of my stuff, you're going to see like, I'm literally doing a social experiment right now. I'm putting my entire ass out there so that people can attack me and do whatever they want to do. And what we're doing inside of that house is magical, right? And there's examples of that all around me. I mean, literally, all the people that like Evan, Jose, Madison, even Mason just left, and now Mason's talking shit. All these people they did a year in my house, and they're still sober, and they're all around me, and that's not enough. Shouldn't that be enough? Like like they came here through TikTok. She has a real, you should have seen what she looked like when she showed up at Graceland. She had potholes on her face. She was on death's doorstep. Her mom didn't give me a dime. Her mom was like, nope, I'm not fucking helping her at all. I'm done. So look at her now. It's 4 years later. I just made her a signer on the account. Like they're real world miracles happening right in front of these people's eyes. I opened the house on TikTok. They followed me. They watched me open the house. They watched the first residents come in. There are people here that have been watching my journey from day one, before Graceland. And even still, they want to talk shit. It blows my mind. I brought this kid in, River. I just bring people in sometimes from social media just to bring them in, just to see if we can help a random person. And they want to fucking shut my house down. It's fucking
Is there
crazy.
any kind of requirement? Like, not everybody pays, but some people pay. But is there a requirement to go live on the Graceland account if you're a member of the house?
Not at all, bro. That's the other thing, bro. It's like, imagine me having a sober living, right? And I'm forcing people to go live and to be in videos. They would leave in 1 second. They're already looking for a reason to leave every minute they're there, because they're going against everything in their body, which is to say, go run, go get, go back. Like it's very, very difficult to get through a structured sober life. It just is. But what you get on the other end of it is some claws, some fangs, maybe, to deal with life, because life is a motherfucker. And once you have some claws and fangs, or at least just a little more strength and inner, discipline, now you're gonna have more joy in your life. And that we only get 1 year, and we're just trying to make them the best they can be in that year, right? And what is that gonna look like? Right? We're going to be running sprints, going up hills. Our muscles are going to be sore. I'm saying like our mind, like writing, like we're not working so much on our physical, but our mental, our emotional. And the writing helps slows down your brain, and the alcoholic's brain moves way too fast. So the writing is super therapeutic. I recently did a day of structure. So I wrote 8K. I broke Reflections with Nick. So I got to see what it was like. I did it a long time ago, but it's like, you're just forced to be, okay, so here's a great example. You know how like baseball, when you're on deck, you have a donut on your bat? She's laughing because I say this all the time.
No, I'm laughing because you are just a steamroller
I'm just
today.
so
You're
excited.
funny.
Listen, I'm so excited, and I love what I do so much. Like, I'm so proud of it. And the fact that we have hate, it's like, fuck yeah, like it's like punk rock, Like my
Thank you, OG Jessica. You like that you guys have hate?
I kind of do, bro, because when we beat it, when we win, it's like we have a common enemy that unites us. It's weird.
Who is the enemy?
Like, who is Batman without the Joker, bro? He's not the same. Like, the enemy is these fucking people online. Like this evil teapot.
Why do they?
This
why
evil
would they have
teapot.
it out for you?
I don't know.
It's that's the thing, is they judge based on our social media, and they don't know us, and they don't really know the full scope of everything that's going on.
Because
right?
they probably had an experience with someone like me who wasn't good.
Or
You
we
know, and
have
they're
residents,
projecting.
or we have residents who leave.
Yeah, and they
just
talk shit.
And they talk shit because they're resentful at the house, whether they feel they were treated unfairly or some type. They just have their conceptions. You mentioned, is there a requirement? We always have 4 scholarship beds, and it's not required for everyone to be on video. Like, you could sign, we have a paper for a video release, and you can write on the contract, I do not want to be in videos, and even verbally to us.
But I mean, this all kind of seems obvious. Like, if you really sit and think about it for a second, like, I wouldn't be in business for 4 years. I mean, look, if you tried to open a structured sober living right now, good luck. Nobody's gonna come. Nobody wants to come and have their phone taken away when right down the street They give it to you.
Oh my gosh, there's even 420 friendly sober living.
Because of the fact that I have my following and that we do get people from the internet, that's the only reason we're able to even do this. And it's kind of an extinct, this method is like going extinct. And I don't want it to die.
I'm a little confused because some of what you do also, in addition to being this sober living house, is it detoxing? But that I thought that
right.
Here, can I answer that? Okay.
Well, but
I
before
thought sober living didn't do detox.
yeah, well, but before you answer that, I had a lot of people detox on my couch before I opened my sober living. That's what I do as an alcoholic. I help other people, and if they need to sleep on the couch, my sponsor lived with me for 6 months because he got kicked out of his house. Like, that's all this is, bro. All it is my house. And if I want to help someone and they don't have money to get a detox, I'm going to. And I don't give a fuck if it's allowed or not.
Well,
it is allowed. I know it's allowed.
Let me explain.
Because we just can't give them meds. That's what it is. We can't disperse meds, but if they want to detox on our couch.
Is that dangerous though? Like
No, okay. Can I explain?
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
There's 2 substances that you need to be concerned about. One is drinking. I know. One is drinking, and then the other is
the H word or the F word?
No, it's not that. Because I'm one of those. That's what I got sober off of. The 2 fatal ones is alcohol and it's benzos. I could say that. All right? Like, so,
I wouldn't, and that's not even important.
Okay, but it is important. No,
time
time out. It is important because listen, we don't take people who are kicking from that, right? And so, but also what happens is we're talking to these people on the phone and we'll say, hey, like, well, how are you? Like there's this one, I could clear the air, of the girl who was in our garage in a bucket throwing up.
Wait. She's here, Ray. There's Ray. She can literally talk to you herself.
Well, anyways.
I mean, it really, what it comes down to is just like, look.
No, can I explain it?
Yeah,
Stop interrupting me. So they will, for her, for example, she went to Detox. She had out of state, only state insurance. She went to one. But then when she got out, she started using again. But then she still came into our care and said, I'm not going to be that bad. We took her, she has no resources for California programs.
Yeah, dude.
And then we took her to the hospital,
so expensive.
but she was still feeling sick. I'm in school and I'm a H addict. I know that it's not fatal. It's really uncomfortable. Your body is disturbed, of course.
Well,
but we can't dispense meds. We're not licensed, so we're not detoxing because we're not allowed to.
Yeah,
but we could take people to the doctor, to the hospital. They can prescribe them medication and we'll allow them to take them. But you get a lot of people who call. I do a lot of admissions and they'll say, I've been sober, I'm fine, like I've been clean.
Yeah,
they come in and then
lie.
they have no resources. We can't send them out. And what are we supposed to do? Put them on the street?
I can't get in.
Well, bro, that's how it is with you.
I can't get in.
Perez can't ask questions.
I know. I'm sorry, bro. Me and her are both commanders. We took the test. I'm sorry for steamrolling, and I appreciate what you
All
said.
good.
It's just the simple answer is we can't give out meds. Like a proper detox would mean you're giving them. Yeah.
I don't know why people would. I've heard people refer to Graceland as a cult. Is there any kind of religious aspect?
No, but I love that. That is my favorite one, and I want to make shirts. Like, I think I really do want to make a cult. Here's the problem. Here's the problem about the cult is the cult has one leader, which obviously would be me, but I'm really not leading it. I'm really not. Like, you can see, bro, she shuts me down, dog. Like, I'm not, because I have a production company, this Ridge Production, this banner over here, the Ridge. So Ridge, we just filmed MGK's part of his music video, and also, did you know Dingo? Dingo just passed away. We filmed his funeral, and
he was really good friends with MJ.
yeah, I've done music videos for a lot of different Steve Aoki, all of Bella Thorne's video. Me and Bella Thorne are like tight. Yeah, and Maud's son, and
Is there any religious aspect to what you guys do there?
No, it's AA. Everyone, it's just like it's a God of your own understanding. Everyone gets. It could be the universe. It's whatever.
It's just AA. That's it. So in AA,
I don't know the program. Is AA a religious program?
No, that's. Do you want to answer, Patrick?
yes, please. So alcoholism and addiction is it's a two-part disease. While there's a mental obsession and a physical allergy, there's also a spiritual malady. It's really a spiritual problem at the end of the day. That's why it's so hard for people to get sober, because drug addicts are not down with God. I don't fuck with God, right? God, religion only divides. That's what I always thought. I used to wear an upside down cross, and if there's one religion that won, that's at the top, it's Christianity. So I wore an upside down cross for a long time in my disease. I now realize that all Jesus ever tried to tell us was how to stay positive and how to have a positive state of mind. It's all states of minds and metaphors, as far as I'm concerned. But
So it's not like religious, like in terms of one denomination, but
No.
like people are saying that you guys you do like every Friday some spiritual talk, or
No.
there've been baptisms there.
yeah. So we have done baptisms. We had a pastor that would come to the house and do Bible studies.
Well, Pat's partner is a big Christian. So if you want that resource, if you want to be baptized, if you want to explore that, you can. But in AA,
But it's optional.
It's
not
optional.
it's
No,
not mandatory.
no, not at all. So there's some people in our house who believe in the universe as their higher power, the nature, maybe their future selves. It's a God of your own understanding.
What's your God?
Oh, Evan has a good one.
So Evan, I struggled with that. So did I, you know. But over time, I've learned that like there's something good to take from all the religions are kind of pointing towards the same direction, right? Be good, do good, you know. Humility, forgiveness. Forgiveness is a big one. That's like, and I want to really, really implore everyone here to forgive yourselves and forgive me. You're going to be a lot happier if you can let go of that. But this evil teapot, this shit is crazy. I don't know how they, bro, imagine being me. Just imagine for a second that all of what we're saying is true, right? Let's just imagine for a second that I am doing what I claim to be doing, because I've proven a few times already that I can do something, you know, through Hypercrush we had a record deal with Universal. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, because we were like, right, bro, it was us and Jeffree Star, 1 and 2 on MySpace. Do you remember those days?
I actually never had a MySpace because I'm so old. I was on Friendster.
Wow.
Friendster was before.
Yeah, but hold up.
Friendster was before MySpace. So I never joined MySpace.
But you remember how important it was for upcoming artists and Jeffree Star. And are you like friends with Jeffree Star?
Not really. Wait, since you mentioned that evil teapot, I would imagine that they bring up some of the same things over and over. What's the biggest misconception that they tell people that you would like everybody watching to know is not true?
I think it's just like it's really difficult because the name calling and us just saying that we're unethical, we're evil.
I just think really what it comes down to is like they don't believe that we're like actually good people.
Yeah.
Or that we're doing good things.
Right. That's Blue. Blue went through my house
What
too.
would you say over the last?
But just real quick, sorry to cut you off. But when he was in the house, there was an actual hashtag free Blue,
Yeah.
and it was like going around, bro.
That was recently?
No. How much time do you have?
4 years
I
ago.
have 4 years now.
So he has 4 years, and he did 1 year, graduated, went back to Vegas. He's like, I'm good on Graceland. I don't want to. And now he's back because he just wants to be a part of the community. And
I want to keep growing.
but like this has been going on. I mean, I wonder what you guys think about Blue. Oh, they think I treat him like shit and he should go home because I'm like a bad boss.
But if it's
that's
not me, it's somebody else they're saying that about.
right.
Period.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't
I
matter.
don't know how. Have you been able to avoid the hate here?
I love the hate.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Right.
Because because I look at it in terms of it's only helping me.
Right.
Hate gives me more engagement.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm not your typical person, you know.
No, bro, you're someone who's experienced and seasoned, and I'm with you. I feel the same way. On a bad day, though, it can really hurt me because their actual lives like I've actually shown people that what I'm doing literally quite possibly saved multiple people's lives in the 4 years that I've been doing it. And the proof is right here. I don't even need to.
And that's what makes it difficult with Evil Teapot, where they're streaming us and just
Like,
talking shit. And it's the scary part is that it could prevent someone who really needs help to
From
actually
taking
get
the
it.
help,
And I'm not saying Graceland's the all and be all. There's many ways, but for like someone like me who struggles for 10 years, and I've tried every form of treatment.
How many places have you been to?
10 places, but other than that, doctors, I had an implant put in me to where I couldn't, if I tried to use, my mom did everything. And it took a program that helped me change my behaviors, but also have a community. I haven't left because I have a home and people that I need them more than they need me, even if I'm, helping the place. It's the community that's helped me.
So do I, honestly. That's the crazy part.
So I have you can answer it either way. Over the last 4 years, you've done a lot of good. Are there any regrets or anything that you would do differently, or anything that you could say, I take accountability, I effed up by doing that?
You're really good at what you do, man. You're really I don't know. I just think I don't know. I just want to say thank you, and I just think you're a great guy.
Somewhat professional.
Because it's very hard to ask people these questions, you guys. He doesn't.
Well, I want to be respectful.
Yeah,
Listen,
you are.
I always want anybody that I go live with, even if they're like the most, not you, but like I would go live with that Ash Trevino woman, or I was supposed to go live with Brie Olson earlier, but she flaked on me. It's all good. I don't need to be disrespectful in order to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So how would you answer that question? Like,
I love that. I love that question. I love it so much.
Loves
because,
that.
dude, now this is our opportunity. This is our opportunity to own some shit. And I want to say, because these platforms react so much to drama and negativity, yes, I think I may have been almost like, it's almost like this, almost subconscious in a way where this gets results, so I'm just going to keep doing it, right? But that's not really who I am. Like you
were living the experience there as a reality TV show almost.
Yeah, and every post I did was like a little amped up, so they're not really getting to see who I really am. They don't really see me at night when I'm watching shows with my wife for hours, not saying a word. Like I have a wife, so I've been with my wife for 20 years, and we just had a boy. He's a 1 year old, and that's the other interesting thing to me is like, I'm a dad. He's 1, and I mean, if anybody has ever been in a relationship, you know that if you don't have your shit together, and if you're not a good person, and you're not willing to get humble, you're not going to be able to have a relationship with someone for 20 years and then have a kid a year. And we're great. Like we're great. I'm great because she's great. And I think it also insults Veronica's intelligence by you guys
Things
thinking
are great with your wife, because some people are saying, I don't know why they're saying that she's about to divorce you.
I love it. See, it's ludicrous,
Fucking
bro.
trolls.
It's
They're saying you're in
literally
an open relationship.
yeah. So we were.
You were? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were, and we did that whole. There's another website that was very important to me before I opened Graceland, and it's probably how I was able to open Graceland. Figure that one out.
Something about polyamory or something like that.
Well, you know the website that you can make money on doing that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So
you were on that?
I think I've probably almost made $1 million on that.
Wow.
And I will say this, look, whether you judge or not, I don't judge anyone or anything. I'm just like, I'm fair game. If you choose to do it, go ahead and do it.
You did that with your wife?
Yes.
Is she
and honestly, bro, I'll say we had so much fun, And our relationship was like hot, like 16, 17 years in. What happened was COVID hit, okay? And my production company went to a dead halt. So I didn't know what to do, bro. Honestly, I didn't know what to do. So to be honest, the guy who sued me, he had an idea. He said, "Hey, why don't you try this?" And we tried it, and it was, I mean, it saved us. It saved me.
But they're not
financially.
really in an open relationship.
No,
Yeah,
but we're not in an
opposite.
open relationship anymore, though.
Like when they started
don't-
to have the baby, they stopped.
But you could imagine how people felt about it then, and they're still holding on to it, and they don't understand that as I grow up, I changed. Me and my wife have changed a lot in the past 5 years, and there's no way we'd be in an open relationship now. And we just sent to San Francisco on a trip, and I don't know. She just thanked me yesterday for what did she think? What did she say? Good job. Oh, she said good job being quiet at night, because one of my big things is making too much noise at night.
What would you say is the opposite of what I just asked? Like what?
But wait.
What are you proudest? What are you proudest of?
But we didn't answer that question. Is there anything that we've done that we regret that we can like honestly say?
You did. You said you were amping things up too much.
Yeah.
Like
it's a little
maybe
quiet.
showing all the chaos, right? And maybe wasn't, I don't know, conducive. It's hard because me as like an addict, like I would relate to like someone freaking out,
Right.
you know, like I can understand because that feeling, and then because I've felt it so many times, and I always think my alcoholic brain tells me that I'm the only one that acts like this and feels like this. But when I am able to witness it in other people, I'm like, oh wow, like I'm not alone in this. So there's like it's a moral dilemma at times, right? Like you're
Yeah, it
Some
is.
people might think that you're exploiting
Yeah.
the residents.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that.
100%.
I get that. I get that.
And so, but then it makes me wonder if we didn't show all the rawness, would it make us who we are as like people who want to live in?
Like I said, I'm trying to do an experiment in like really, really, really telling the real truth and showing really what it looks like. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that we've done the best we can. Like we've really, I would say that I wish I had been better at like ignoring the hate and not letting it affect me. But like the cops show up to my house, bro. The cops show up with flashlights in their rooms because these,
Regularly?
no, they have because of this fucking evil teapot page.
No, let's not just put it all on her. Just like people on the internet harassing. It's
so-
like harassment.
So when it
It's
crosses
crazy.
over into my actual life, which it has, they call my parents, my partners, they go hard, bro. They try to ruin my life.
And
They wrote the fucking mayor.
It's
Bro, they
basic-
wrote a letter to the fucking mayor. Like
Pat,
what?
Pat, it's basically like you've seen live streamers, right, Perez?
Yeah.
You know how they get swatted sometimes because their shit gets
Yes.
leaked?
Yeah.
It's basically that,
But there's people in the house, man. Like you guys,
with
there's
PTSD.
15 newly sober drug addicts in my house. Like please, you
That's
guys.
intense.
It's
That's
already
intense.
yeah, it's already hard enough.
So what's the opposite of that? Like, what would you say is the proudest thing from the last few
We
years?
didn't own one fucking thing.
Well, I don't know how to own it. Like what the maybe I've been too hard on certain people. You know, are at times because I'm dealing with my own shit and we go a little too hard. Maybe we push the limit with people because we're trying to get them to change and it's difficult or they're resistant.
I just really
and
like
we've pushed boundaries.
I just like the question because if everyone was able to look at their part and say sorry, this would be such an amazing world to live in. And I honestly, I don't really even know, but if somebody wants me to take ownership, if I've ever hurt or affected anybody unknowingly, like I really am sorry. And I know how some of the things I've posted could be triggering. And I've posted everything from fights to me being angry and hostile to me being loving. And sometimes they hate on my wife. But the one thing that I'm the most proud of, honestly, are these two people right here.
Okay, well, all the graduates.
No, but you guys especially. I mean, I can't live my life without her. And this,
How many graduates have there been?
There's been 33. So
33.
I mean, I will say this. There's a lot of people on there that are like, well, 400 people have gone through Graceland. There's only 33 graduates.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's because that's the true statistic.
Yeah,
Out of 10 people, maybe 1 or 2 stay sober and change their lives.
And that's only if they actually do the deal and try, like maybe go to meetings and work some sort of program, right? Even out of those people, we are losing the battle against addiction. Okay, people? No, parents are losing their children. They come into my box and they tell me about the kid they just lost. This shit is like dead fucking serious. And
I get it.
no,
Especially
like
with
they
young
don't
people.
fucking get it, and they need to chill the fuck out on us. It's like too much. It's too much for me to handle sometimes, because people are fucking dying. We have 3 people that are dead that came to our house. You know, they didn't make it. They didn't fucking make it.
They left the house.
They left and they fucking died. And I pleaded and begged their parents not to let them leave, but the parents take them out of the house, they enable them, and then they fucking die. And we're the ones actually on the front lines of this shit. So people should just listen and learn and stop throwing their bullshit.
I can't even imagine what all of you there that are working there, like, it must be really draining every day.
So draining, bro.
Well, that's the thing
most.
about like a structured sober living, that you have to put a lot of heart in it. You have to be willing to go there at midnight, 1 a.m. if there's an emergency. I mean,
And we're down, dude.
And-
We love that part of it. I love that part of it. I just love it. I love alcoholics. I love junkies. They're my people. I understand them. That's why I forgive them time and time and time again. We had this kid, Matthew Andrew Drake, who left and made this elaborate YouTube video about how fucked up our house is. And he's been on the Soft White Underbelly multiple times. And what did we do when he said he wanted to come back?
we took him back.
We took him back into the house. That's what we did. And then he left, and now he's trying to shut us down again. It's like they're children. They get mad at their dad for doing the right thing for them. It's the same shit, bro. We're basically just parents for fucking misfits who don't have parents anymore, or their parents have given the fuck up. Her parents, both of their parents gave up. And they said, no, we're not. His parents thought he was going to be crazy for the rest of his life. You should have seen how he came into my house. It's just, I don't know. The documentary is coming, okay? And then everyone will understand. And you will cry when you watch it. But it's hard to translate everything.
Is that something people were saying that you were talking about a conversation with Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking around at all. I want Netflix to pay for everyone to get sober. And then I can pick whoever I want. If you look like you want it and you deserve it, come on down. Let's go. You get a shot at it because thanks to Netflix. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that could be a good thing. And it's like, I just think people they want to just hate until it actually happens. And then they're like, oh yeah, we were just like, I'm not giving up. Like, it's gonna happen. It's already happening, but it's just gonna keep growing, and hopefully people keep learning. But the structure, bro, is like, it's just like
It's special. It's like no other. And there's like these people I went through the house with. It's almost like you went to summer camp, right? But a long term, and these are relationships I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. Like, they know me. They're like my brother, my sister, because we went through something that was so hard. And there's like there's a language to it, like non-com.
Yeah, like contracting, like no contracting. Contracting is when you're like clicked up with someone in a house, and if you get a contracting.
And there's no way like other people who haven't been through it that would understand. And there's a handful of other programs that are like Graceland.
Yeah.
And I've met these guys from these programs, and they're like, oh, you went through a structured sober living, you know, Reflections. I'm like, yeah. And like immediate connection.
Yeah.
Like with people who didn't even go through Graceland. Cause there's a few other houses like like it. But
Like-
a lot of there's only a few because it's so much work.
Yeah, because how often are we too afraid to tell someone the truth? Right? And
I love the truth.
Yeah,
Well,
you're great. You're great. That's why I love you, because you're out here just being honest. But like a lot of people are afraid to tell their loved ones the truth.
I mean, like,
And they harbor resentments and they grow. And at Graceland, you learn to speak your truth. You learn to advocate for yourself and
Hey, Pat,
communicate your feelings. Go ahead.
I'm gonna speak my truth.
ahead.
See, that's a skill I learned in the house, right there. Interject. Madison went through the house with me at the same time, and now I have a lifelong older sister that I never had. I always wanted an older sibling that had knowledge, that could share, that could
and
be
an older
there.
brother, bro.
and little brothers.
I'm his big bro. I mean, me and this kid fight like brothers.
Blue's an angel. He
Yeah.
came in thinking he was Tupac and Jesus and was like not well. And
It
it's
was-
a
it was-
miracle.
it
It's a
was-
miracle.
He drank a bunch of vape juice. Like, it was crazy. He had to get 5150 3 times in our house.
And
That's what we're
people
dealing
didn't think
with.
he would make it.
It's
like
a fucking insane asylum run by the patients. That's what it is, bro. And some of the residents have been there for 9 months, so they're not insane anymore.
Well, but
right? But they
it's-
know it when they see it. It's like, it's really beautiful. I will. So listen, if you want to come on Thursday and see what we do, you can. The invitation is open. If you
I'm
ever,
in Vegas, but
Oh.
this is a good entryway, and I have to hop off.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm glad that we got to chat, and I appreciate you answering my questions. And
if you ever have more, let us know. We're down.
all right, well, we will talk again, I'm sure. All right, have a good one.
All right.
Thanks, Perez.
See you
brother.
later.
Bye.
So you hop on his page and see what he's saying. Right? Oh,
What'd you do?
nothing.
You're good?
Oh, he does sub only. He'll do a sub only talking about his thoughts on this.
Record it.
He's not gonna do it now. He's gonna.
Oh, he's gonna do it later.
Yeah.
Madison, sub to the guy. Subscribe to the guy.
Okay, so look, if you're out there and you're
Oh,
struggling
shit, what happened?
and you want to change and build a new life, go to gracelandranch.com. It's that simple. Fill out the contact sheet and we will get back to you, or you can call the number right there on the website.
Give us
Cody Olin, thank you so much for the money gun. We have a gift gallery here. You want to help me fill that up? Oh, look at Nick. There he is.
Dude, that was great.
It's just me and you against the world, dog.
Dude, you did such a good job, guys.
I talk a lot. I talk too much. I feel
No,
like
you don't talk too much.
I just feel like I am so, me and Nick are the same, dude. We get so excited and we're so passionate that it's hard to stop, especially when you're trying to explain someone. Thank you, Ashley. Love you so much. Power and Cody. You trying to explain someone the structure and you can't. There's so much to explain, right? It's like, how do you explain it all? I can't. What is contracting? Like, I could have talked about that for a whole hour, you know?
I'll tell you what contracting is. Contracting is when I'll tell you what contracting is.
Yeah, you
Contracting is when you see that two people in the house have clearly a romantic relationship going on and nobody is holding them accountable for the intimate behavior that's going on between them. So you decide to have your own intimate relationship with another person in the house because nobody's holding them accountable. So you feel comfortable to have your own intimate relationship in the house. That's contracting.
Yeah, contracting is just talking shit, a bad influence on each other. You know?
When you see somebody doing something that they're not supposed to be doing and they're not being held accountable for it and you're not holding them accountable for it, that's called contracting.
Mm-hmm. Someone said that was great on Opposites Day. You're so clever. What a clever dig. If it was Opposites Day. Fuck.
Making me sit here like, damn, I don't know what, man. I was just like, bro, I was so hyped for you guys, man.
That's so
You handled
cool.
You handled that so well, dude.
Yeah, well, you know what? He's honestly just trying to figure it out. So I'm glad, you know, it's good. It's good. He's just trying to figure it out, you know?
I don't think there was a lot of people watching too, dude. There was when I was in the chat, there was like 1,100 people, 1,200 people.
Yeah. And then how many did he have in his room?
I didn't see. I was in your chat supporting you.
5
We
to
had
7.
sub only on.
Wait, what? Oh, he had 5 to 7, but he had sub only on?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't? No, he didn't have it on. So we have more people in our room. What's up? Let's
go.
boss? But I think we have more followers anyways, too.
Graceland wins. Yeah, like 200K more, Pat.
Right. He has 100,000. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm seeing other people come to this app, you guys. Like Spencer Pratt's live streaming more now. This is a guy that they say that I look like that guy. Let's see what kind of smoke we got in here. I just want to grab some of the smoke if there is any.
Let's go.
Who wants to support the cause? It doesn't matter if you give me money, give me gifts, or give Nick gifts. You're supporting two people who are trying to do the right thing and are sober. Love you, Ashley. Cody, thank you so much. Wilma.
Hey, whether or not I win or whether or not he wins, we both win because this is my family right here.
Yeah, that's what's up. And I don't know if you heard this in the background, but I was playing this like in the back.
Oh, hold on one second. I gotta go help somebody real quick.
Okay.
Hold on one second, guys.
Okay, Cody, homegirl. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Scriptbot, thank you so much, bro. Oh, did they not hear it on YouTube? Wait, were you guys able to hear Perez Hilton on YouTube? Oh, right on, Sideshow. Thank you. You're welcome to my crazy
that, guys.
kooky page. Thanks, Hopeful and Stephanie. Non-official as far as cult.
Yeah, dude. I feel guilty for not graduating Graceland, bro. I really do. But I want to promote Graceland as much as I possibly can.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, wow, thank you so much, Ashley. Listen, we have everyone in YouTube can hear everyone on TikTok. And everyone can hear everyone on Discord. We have a whole bunch of people.
How could you not want to be around an energy like this? How could you not want to, especially in sobriety, how could you not want to be around people like this?
Well, that's kind of that's the vibe. That's what I was hoping would like transcend, you know? Thank you so much, everyone. I love you guys. This is amazing.
It's just a lot. Graceland is a lot of work, man. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. So it's not going to come for free, guys. But if you decide to graduate, you know, like these people stick around forever, man.
Ashley,
you know? I didn't get to graduate.
Thank you guys so much. Shaky.
I'm loyal to the people that gave me this new life, and I want to be a part of it.
Shaky Beats. Thank you so much. Wow.
I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have any direction right now. All I know is I'm making money. I'm making money.
Bro, I'm
money.
low key jealous. Straight up.
Why?
Because I can't make that money. I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard for us, you know? And we were making.
What can I do?
Well, no, you're good.
Help,
bro. Look at this. This is just so you know. This is the
make
most.
More than me.
But this is the most I've ever had on since Maggie left. This one girl who was really supporting. This is the most. I mean, this is. Usually it's like I don't know. I guess live streaming is tricky because sometimes you'll do a battle and there'll be no, and then other times there'll be some, and you just have to stay consistent, huh?
You have to do this every day.
Yeah.
You know, like building it. You know that, Pat. You have a community.
I do know that. But
with TikTok Live, you got to be on it every day, man. These people are looking for you every day.
Right.
You got to run these battles every day, every chance you get. Give them a break. Win a few battles. Take a break.
Right.
Chill with your chat. Interact with your people. Like you give them attention.
Yes.
You know, learn about them, especially when they're dropping really big gifts on you. like learn about these people. Go to their page, like, favorite their videos, like go support them back. You know,
Yeah.
don't just let them come in your chat and drop hundreds of dollars on them and be like, okay, thank you, see you later. You know what I mean?
I 100%. I usually do. But thank you for reminding me. I got to check out. Well, right now I just have to check out Shaky Beats and Ashley Gilbert. And Ashley Samia's.
I know you told me that, you know, you guys were going to talk and everything, but dude, I would be happy. I would be happy to like do whatever I needed to do to support. Like I would go live on you guys' pages. You know, I would win battles and stuff whenever you were busy. If you needed to go do an event or something, maybe me and Blue could, you know, do some lives and shit. Like whatever you wanted me to do, I would do it, man.
Thank you. Well, listen, I sort of fly by
I still want to be useful. I still want to be useful, bro. I still want to help build Graceland's social media, and my life is still being helped because I'm friends with you guys. You know, I just want to be part of the community, bro. I love you guys so much, bro.
Thank you. I love you too, bro. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Do you know what that is? Blue. I gotta do something for the challenge, or we gotta fill up our gift gallery or something. I don't know what the fuck to do.
I have my own like mental struggles, and I have my own like, dude, like I'm homeless, and you know I don't have a car, I don't have any. I'm a fucking homeless, bro.
Yeah.
So like, you know, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm just like, it's scary for me to not be able to just make this money left and right. You know what I mean? Like it's hard, and I've been through so many programs, man. It's just I have some issues I'm working through, man.
Well,
you know?
look, can I just say, I know you don't want to hear this, okay, but this is, bro, you gotta trust me. See a therapist and talk to them about how your mood swings. That's the one thing that I want you to look at. Your mood will go from like, and my life has just been saved by the medication that I was put on out there. I'm getting sleep. I know you don't want to eat. I'm not really, you know, after you get acclimated to it, I don't eat that much at night. Actually, yeah, I do. Fuck. Last night I had like a fucking peanut butter, whatever. It's helped balance my moods, you know? And I want you to look into that a little bit and not like sell yourself short, because bro, you could be like one prescription away from like, okay, every day.
Yeah.
And it's not mood altering. It's just you know how these things work. They don't make you.
It works on your dopamine and your serotonin, and sometimes you just need a little tweak.
Right, dude.
A mood stabilizer.
Yeah, that's
A mood
Ray.
stabilizer.
That's Ray. We got some.
Hey,
people.
Ray.
We got
Hey,
some.
Ray.
I was in here. Hey, what's up, Nick? I was in here when I tried to be.
This is actually helpful, Nick, because that's like, we just got 10,000 diamonds, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for liking the live. Hit your heart me's. I'm live on Graceland because some fucking troll came into the. Did you hear that,
Gotta
bro?
be careful. Yes, I did.
That
man.
guy
I can't believe
that guy got me banned for 3 days.
Be careful, Pat.
It's like, good job,
That's
dude.
why-
Good job, bro.
That's why. Hey, Madison. Hey, you look
Oh
so
my
good.
God, Madison, we need to
Hey,
talk.
Madison.
We need Nick to be on. We need to get him on some kind of program to where he can come back to us, or at least come to the house once in a while. And I mean, what do you
I want
want?
to be friends and I want to
Yeah.
be friends and family.
Yeah, he wants.
I mean,
to
I'm
be
just
friends with him.
ultimately I wanted to be a graduate, but I don't want to cause problems in the house. And like guys, it's been very hard for me to adjust, but I've had like some time to think, and I don't know, like I miss being in the house, and I miss being around you guys.
Isn't that crazy how like when you're in it, it's so much, but then when you're away from it, you're like, fuck, I miss having a bunch of people thinking about me, caring about me, talking to me, talking about me. Like all of that was only our way of trying to help you for real. But like, you know, we help a little bit too aggressive sometimes. We're the aggressive help. Like we're going to be aggressively trying to save your life and change your character, and it's a lot, man. Like I don't know if I would be able to fucking do it. Oh,
What? Hello? Blue.
We got an issue.
Hello.
Well, oh, it's just mute right here. What about now?
Hello.
There
Oh.
it is. So
like,
you
to
see that
be
little.
friends and family would entail like
Thanks, Ashley.
3 months of your continuous sobriety, keep checking in with staff, and
Ashley.
and then we would have you do a month of being at like on groups and the Wednesday night meeting virtually, and then after 4 months of that, then you would be able to start coming to the house, and you'd write words, you would write that 50K, you know.
I know. I said that, and I wasn't trying to get out of it. I said I know I still owe 50K. I still owe 50K. I would write the 50K I owed, plus I would also write the friends and family words.
Yeah, and we would test you, you know. We have
that.
strips for everything, even like your,
I know
you
that.
know, so we could check
Yeah.
everything.
Soul moments, shaky. Sorry, Nick. This is amazing. You guys are really, maybe we should just be battling from the Graceland account. That kind of makes more sense. All
You're on
proceeds go to scholarships. What the fuck do you think?
You're on
Howdy,
Graceland's
partner.
account.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying. And this is like we've never had.
Well, the reason we're on is because he got suspended.
Yeah.
I know. I was there. I saw people in the chat were crazy.
See. This is the way TikTok works. He's been live for days, for weeks.
Yeah.
So you're getting your smoke out regularly all day. We're just unloading all the smoke that's been building up for weeks. We haven't even really gone live that much on this account.
I'm not worried about the battle right now. I'm worried about you guys. Like I'm trying to figure out how I can integrate myself and be in the community. And,
Well, just so you know,
I don't want to feel isolated.
But right now, I think this is good. This really is helping us because, it's giving people an opportunity to contribute. So thank you all so much.
You're still over at your Sober Living, right?
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, stay there.
It's the one of the ones I recommended, and I think I'm not going to say where it's at, but I really liked the guy when I talked to him over the phone.
Is that where he is?
I don't want people to know where I'm at.
No,
I don't want people
We're not
to know.
going to tell them. I know it's one of the ones I
Okay.
referred, and I remember
you got
talking.
it.
It's one of the,
I liked the. Don't put your finger on.
You gotta watch Madison sometimes.
Dude,
She might just fucking dox your ass out of nowhere.
No, that was your fault.
I just turned you.
That was your fault.
She doesn't know how to turn it down. I just did it right on her.
Everybody, and I'm not mad about it. Like I'm not mad about it or anything.
But I mean,
I had to quit that job.
I know, and I know that you like poke social media a little bit because you were like, oh, I told them to take it down, but you didn't tell me to take it down. I asked you, and you said, no, it's too late. It's fine. And I
don't want to ruffle any feathers. Like I don't want to tell you what to do.
No, I'm the one who offered.
Yeah, no, but that might have been hard.
offered.
Yeah, but still, you have to imagine how hard it would be for a resident to say, yeah, take it down.
But I asked. I said, I'll take it down
but
right now.
even if I was asked, I would be like, no, it's cool. You don't want to be you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it. I understand, Nick, because I'm Nick's father.
No, seriously.
Yes.
Well, I want to blame
Talking
Pat.
about
I
that, my
take
mom.
no accountability for that because Pat, I didn't realize he was going to just film and then post right away. Freaking jerk.
I mean, these people, like, once they find out where I work, they're gonna like harass the company that I work for, and they're gonna get me fired. And it really is as serious as I say it is.
No,
guys.
I
We've seen it
know.
happen times.
And look, if I was like being aware, which that's probably what I could have been better at, is like being aware Pat's filming me and not say it. But when a lot of times the way that I act is just me trying to be natural, having a conversation, and like we're just talking as like I don't see it as the camera's in my face. I see it as like I'm talking to the community around me right now, and that's where I fucked up. And I didn't have that I lacked awareness of Pat filming me and not being like, hey, make sure to cut that part out. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't in that mode. I wasn't in that mode of like we're filming content right now.
I mean, I miss you guys. I mean, I wouldn't even consider doing the house again and graduating. I want us to have some structure around the social media part. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be out here all by myself. Like, I want to do all the things that we talked about. I don't want to just throw everything away. And if I had to start my program over, I'd start my program over, you know, and I know
If
that
that's what
means
you want to
surrendering the
do, if you
phone.
want to start your because here's the thing, it's
But
like
I just want
can't.
I want there to come apart. Like, hey, all right, Nick has earned his privileges back. You know, Nick is getting ready. Like, this is
Nick,
what I do. I've made over $2,000 in just a few days.
I hear you,
in just
but
a few
you could
days
have
that I've been
had.
gone.
But Nick, you could have
This is
had.
my career.
I hear you, but you literally could. You already had your phone. Like you were. You know what I mean?
They weren't.
I know we weren't. We were still giving it some more time. You did about 4 months out of a year program, dude. So we wanted you to have a more solid foundation. And hey, look, you could do the social media thing. That's cool. I feel like the rubber hit the road when you knew you were about to get a big essay and that phone was not going to be in your possession till you got that done. And you were not ready for that. And then on top of it, I think that you were in a bad mood. And maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, you felt like, I feel like you got a little bit impatient and felt hurt that we hadn't wished you happy birthday, but you didn't. We were all coming over at dinner time and like bringing a cake and we're going to sing you happy birthday. But you were in a place of like,
That's usually that's how we do it with most residents.
Yeah.
We do it at dinner.
we always do it at dinner.
But you were gone already.
You guys have to understand. I mean, it's just like, I thought that, I'm not trying to place blame. I own up to my part to play. I was fucking fraternizing with one of the females in the house. You know what I mean? Like, that's inappropriate regardless. You know, I'm sorry. You know, and
It's
you see what
okay.
happened. You
We're
know,
not-
I
It's
feel
okay.
guilty about that.
We don't judge you for it at all, bro.
You know I can write words. You know I can write words. I can bang words out. I just felt like, okay, like, because
Nick has said
You
on
know-
multiple occasions that he left because you guys didn't tell him happy birthday.
Are you able to hear the Discord?
they can
Huh.
Yeah, I can hear them, but they can stir the pot all they want. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to place blame. All right. I just want, I see that I'm still going to be successful on social media. I've ran up. Hey, what's up, Jose?
What's up, Nick?
I love you.
Love you too.
I've ran up some very serious
What's
views
up,
since I
dude?
left. I ran up some very serious money since I left. So it's
Oh.
going to be there. But I would rather do it as a part of you. I would rather do it as a team than just out here all by myself figuring out what Starbucks I'm going to go to live stream from. Like, does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't know what to do. I'm not using, I'm not crashing out. I'm not like hanging out with like strange women that I just met yesterday on the internet. This is what I normally do. What I normally do is I'll get into like a less structured place like this, and then I'll just start meeting people off the internet, and then whatever happens. And you saw what happened when I met Mariah. That was 3 years of my life, and it turned into some wild ass shit. I don't want that to happen again, and it's very possible that something like that could happen again.
Yeah, we don't want
You
that.
know?
We don't want that happening either, but we did our best with trying to keep the door open, but there comes a point where if someone's just unwilling, and I always say, like, if you need to go out there and like experience a little bit more and like that, and you need to figure out later that you need to come back, the door is open. Someone just really quick, someone mentioned if
was I really causing that much of a problem in the house? Was I
no,
really,
it wasn't
like,
that you were causing a problem. You voiced that you were not happy and you didn't want to be there. Milo sent me a thing and he was like, you were just staying in bed and you're like, I'm fucking miserable. I fucking fake it. I don't want to be here. And then I got on the phone with you and I said, Nick, if you don't want to be here, then you don't want to be here. No one's keeping you here. And it's like, if you've reached a point where you're done and you're unwilling, it's not conducive for either one of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're just, I'm powerless into making anyone do anything, so if it just felt like you hit that wall and you're like, I'm fucking done. And it's like, we're here when you're ready, no matter what. That's how it's always been for everybody, And I would never I don't know. It's difficult because we also have to really set a standard for the whole house. you know? And
I know.
and you have a great heart. You're a great guy, but you just struggled with like
a little more work to do. Just a little more work. And
Yeah.
he might be able to do that work on his own.
Yeah, I think you had to take the path of learning whether you wanted to be here really or do things on your own. It is hard to do.
It's hard to live in the house, bro. It's hard to live in the house. It is.
It's hard, but it's not impossible, and it's worth it. My metaphor is you work out. It's just like building muscle. It hurts when you're lifting weights because you're building strength. So of course the house is hard. Of course you're doing stuff that you don't want to do every day, maybe every hour and every minute of every day. But that's where the mental toughness comes in. And then if you're spiritual and whatever higher power that you believe in, you ask him to help you,
I would love the opportunity to be family and friends, and I would love the opportunity to continue to work with you guys. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, no matter what, whether or not, whatever happens, Graceland helped me.
Look,
that's what's important.
You can apply for friends and family, of course. I always tell everyone that leaves, you're non-com with the house, but you could talk to any of the graduates and any of the staff. You can call us and text us. It's the process to become friends and family is 3 months of you being on your own, staying in contact with staff and staying sober, proving your sobriety. Then you meet up with us and we test you. And then,
I have an idea so me and Nick can both maximize views and money. Do you want to go sub only and battle?
Yeah, we can.
Just so that people have to pay us both if they want to hear this very intimate relationship that really shouldn't even be shared with 1,000 people in here. But we're willing to share it with you if you want to support us. But if you're only here to hate on us, that's not okay. So we're going to hit sub only. And if you want to hear the rest of this conversation, we can't. Never mind.
You can.
Damn, I just got the wind taken right out of my sails.
You just can't do it during a match.
We'll just
We'll just end the match, dude.
No. All you do is press the. All you do is press. You just press the. All you do is press. You press that, and then you just press sub only live chat. That's all you do. All you do is press the little star, and then you go down and it says sub only live chat. That's it. It lets you.
No, for the chat, but he wants to do a sub only live.
What? Chris?
Sub only live, but also have Nico sub only live too, so that way like they won't just go over to Nick's page and start watching. You get what I'm saying? So they'll have to be forced to either.
Yeah, because this is how we use, like, people want to see us together. That's what they want to see the most, right? They like to watch me, they like to watch you, but when we're together, they're gonna sub only.
That's what I want too.
I know. I get it. Yes, babe. We can't go sub only on a live or on a match.
It's because he doesn't do live previews. It's because he only does a live preview. Mine doesn't. Do you want to start over? We can start over.
Well, should I not end the match?
Well, 1 minute and 39 seconds and we'll start over, guys.
Okay. No, what we'll do is I can click sub only. It's just telling me I can't go sub only live during a match. So once the match is over, we could just switch.
You know what happens, Madison? This is what happens. I go to a long-term behavior mod or structured environment.
Yo, Nick.
And once I'm there about 90 days or 5 months or 8 months, I hit that block and I let that get in. I let that take me out the door this time. I hit that block of just like unwillingness, and instead of pushing through it because of everything that was happening in the house at that time, I let it take me out the door, and I didn't want to.
Why though? What was like one of the main things why you left?
It's
like, be
bro,
real.
it's money, bro. Money.
You wanted
It's
to make
just money, bro. And I have been, bro. I've been flexing. I have been, but it's like, bro, I don't feel good. I don't feel good, bro.
Why not? What's going through your mind now? Like, what is the main?
Because I don't have staff checking at 1 to see Jose and see what he's got going on. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to go ask Dub C to go check off my chore. I don't have that shit, bro.
So you have no responsibilities at that place, or
I do.
what do you guys?
I do.
Is it?
It's not a community, bro. It's not a community like that.
Like it's everyone on their own, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how a lot of places are, dude. This is like, it's weird to say this, but like
Too bad
most
you're
of my
cooking.
time in like different places were in those type of places, and I never stayed sober. But I really do want you to at least try to work a program like while you're there, you know, because
I mean, I can go off and do whatever I want to, bro. And I just choose to stay home and be online because it's the safest thing for me. I
Yeah.
could really like do people hit me up left and right, yo, let's hang out, yo, let's hang out. And I just choose to be on here and talk to the people in the recovery community on TikTok.
yeah, you have to
Let's just restart.
take them off.
Okay,
We'll be
let's
right back.
restart.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Love you
Well,
guys.
just to let you know, the T pages
We're gonna
are.
talk about how Nick
Whatever,
is gonna
I'm
become
over the
friends
T
and family,
pages.
and
Alright.
how Nick is gonna be able to become
You
a part of
know,
this
you know,
community
friends and
again.
family.
Well, a
3
little
months,
bit.
3
3
months
sober.
sober, not doing anything with the house, keeping up with staff. Then they meet up with us. We have like a lunch and talk, and then we drug test, and then they do a month being virtual on our meetings,
Okay.
not talking. They have to just show consistency for a month that they're going to be there the whole time,
So
and
it's
they
like
can't talk.
okay.
And
It's
then
like
after
what,
that,
what
yeah.
they used to
Stay
do.
close.
So I didn't have an answer for Pat this morning because I didn't know I've never witnessed someone do
Also,
friends
this
and
is the
family
music.
while I was there.
Listen, if you want to turn this shit up, watch this.
I don't know. Are you allowed to put? Yeah.
Oh, we're sub only?
Yeah.
No music.
Yeah. What's up, guys? I have not seen you guys in a
Yeah,
while.
no music. sorry.
It's
Okay, so
been
now we're on
a
sub
cool
only.
minute. It's nice to see you guys.
Okay, yeah, now we're both on sub only. Good job, Nick. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Wait, did we have to restart
Yeah.
the live?
Yeah, did y'all restart?
We didn't even
Yeah,
have
you
to-
gotta stop it.
Wait.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah,
Wow, I have the same one.
Oh, everyone's
guys,
sick
you
of
gotta,
themselves.
you gotta totally restart. Yeah.
Did we restart
Did you
the
not?
live?
Did you not?
No.
Did you not? All right, restart it. Then.
Why?
Like end it because you got to for the sub only.
I think should I?
You're not gonna, brother. They're all gonna come back. They're nosy. I promise. Jose, they're gonna come back.
All right,
All right.
guys.
Jose, do not end it.
I just ended it
Why?
because I have to restart it.
For what?
That's what Pat just told me to do. What the hell do you mean?
What's up, Jose?
God damn it.
What the fuck, Jose?
He just told me.
Yo, chill. Chill.
Wait. Who's
Catch me outside. How about that?
who's saying what's up? Is that the?
Me.
Where am I hearing this from, bro? Am I tripping?
Josephine on Discord.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know the Discord was still going on. Am I even on sub only?
Let's see.
Jose,
Yo.
Jose, is the house male only right now?
Yes.
Is it gonna stay that way for a while?
No.
No, because what's her face is coming back. Adina.
Oh yeah, she might be coming later on though. It's probably gonna take a
Yeah.
while. Who's in the Discord right now?
Josephine.
What's up? I have. What's up, Nick?
Josefina.
Scoot over to the left.
Oh God, I'm
Scoot
here
over
with
to the
Blue
left.
guys.
Scoot over to the left.
Blue.
Yo, Blue.
Grab your
Let's
shit.
go. Let's
Oh,
go.
I never
We
met
just got a letter.
I do
We just got
not
a letter.
know
We just
how I
got a
got.
letter.
Bro, they just like put me on this
How'd you
shit.
get wrapped up into
No.
this? You
I'm
got
happy to
lost
see.
now
I'm
within
happy to see you,
hours.
Jose.
I'm happy to see you too, Nicholas. I haven't
What's
You
up,
look great.
Nick?
I haven't heard from you in a while.
Hey.
A couple days.
What up, Nick?
What's up, Shotty?
Nicholas is ticklish.
You already know.
So what's up with you, Nick? I haven't gotten a text from you since we last talked.
I've just been consumed in all this shit. I've just been, you know what I'm saying? Not in a manic, unhealthy way like I have been in the past, but like just trying, like, bro, like in my situation as a person who can end up on the street, if I'm not going from one thing to make money to the next thing to make money on the internet, bro, then I'll get desperate, and I don't need to get desperate, bro.
See, what are the
know?
requirements of the house, if I may ask?
Pay the money,
That's it.
stay sober. That's it. Pay the money and stay sober. Do a chore. I got a chore to do, and clean up after myself. And apparently, don't make too much noise because look at what I'm doing right now.
You outside in the
I'm
back.
literally next to a trash can.
He's stashed down next to the trash can.
Yeah.
Desert and I'm crying.
I would much rather be hanging out at TAC with 2 graduates and like sitting there with my pride.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you ask
Like that's
Nick
the
what
that's the
that
thing
guy
is
was yelling at him about earlier
Yeah.
when Nick
I was
ended the
too-
live?
So Nick, someone
was
asked what the guy was yelling at. What?
I was
at
too
him?
lit. I was too lit. I was turned up. I was like listening to music on my other phone and it was too loud.
Are you still sober?
So Nick,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. At least that's a big win right there.
He was turned up on the live.
Like you can have fun in sobriety. You just got to go out there.
he
You
was
know,
swagging out.
it's just
I was
hard.
just listening to music.
It is really hard when
I
you
can't
stay
go for
home
the walk
and like
without.
just stay home. Like you have to be outside. You got to go outside. You got to go to meetings. Force yourself. You know, it's kind of hard to do. Yeah.
I don't
Y'all, I'm getting carne asada tacos tonight, but
I don't have a car too, Jose. Like you know how that struggle is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wants me to be live
Well-
for another hour.
I just, dude. I think. Do you have any meetings around you?
good. How are you?
Yeah.
Fucking 9 to 5.
I'm guessing.
Do you have like Discord or something going on right
Yeah,
now?
we do.
There is a
do.
Discord. I got scared too. I didn't know where it was coming from.
You thought
Yeah.
you were schizophrenic for a minute, huh?
No, I didn't. I did not at all. But I did hear
Fuck
voices.
you say to me?
But yeah, man. I'm glad.
You stepping to me,
Nick,
microphone?
Yeah, bro. I haven't done
Nick,
this in a while. I even feel weird hopping on live right now. Like I feel like this is not my thing anymore.
A little
But you know,
It's okay.
PTSD.
I just need some
bro,
people.
honestly, I give you props for standing in front of a screen for a while and like doing this because this is not easy.
It feels like your brain is melting after a certain point.
But like yeah, so after a while, I'm sure that you get like stressed out or like annoyed with this shit.
Imagine hundreds, sometimes thousands of people just saying the worst things that they could come up with to you every day, and it going on for hours and hours, and you have to swim through all of those like hateful, threatening comments just to get to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people that actually want to talk to you.
Y'all,
I mean,
It's
Might I
like
interject?
weird. Yeah, go ahead.
so I go to my Mexican place, my Mexican food place, so much that they always say "see you tomorrow" when I walk out.
Wow.
oh, that's dope. They know you're loyal.
They're the best. Yes.
That reminds
they're-
me of a
they're my
story.
family.
I saw on the internet that there was this dude that ordered fucking Domino's pizza every day, religiously every day. And one day he didn't
Whoa.
call in, and the person that was managing the Domino's like went to the dude's house and did a personal checkup. And he was
Was
like,
he dead?
No, he wasn't. But they thought something bad had happened, but it turned out his daughter, who he didn't know he had, reached out to him.
So
and like,
Oh.
yeah. it
So
was crazy.
how was
Isn't Jose handsome, chat? Look how handsome Jose
Dude,
and Blue are.
Jose is like illegally handsome.
illegally?
Yeah. very
W
nice.
Riz.
Yo, I got
W
I got a
Riz
couple of
for
questions for
Jose.
all you guys.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
How was the thing with Perez Hilton?
So I didn't know that he knew who I was. I knew who he was from TV when I was a kid, and I didn't realize that he was in with all the T pages. So he really kind of sneak attacked me and set me up and like interviewed me when he saw me, accepted me in the chat. I was really like, oh my God, it's Perez Hilton. I remember you from TV. I didn't know that he was running a gossip page.
Oh,
So
fuck.
yeah, so when he started asking me this question, I was like, why are you asking me these questions? And they were like, he started asking me about Graceland and shit. I was like, Graceland helped me. I said, it's a hard place, but it helped me. I was like, is there any other questions that I can answer for you today, sir? I said, as a matter of fact, bro, like, I think I'm going to have to tell you I'll see you later. And I got him up out of my chat. He's following me across all platforms. All his pages follow me. I didn't even know this man knew who I was. So I did my best to conduct myself professionally.
Did you guys let him speak his mind?
he started asking me a bunch of like shady ass questions, bro. So like I just was like, yo, I'm trying to be your friend, and obviously you're not here for that. So maybe if you change your mind later, we can do a battle later or something. He said, oh, this is not an interview, blah blah blah. He wasn't upfront about it, bro, because he knew that if he would have told me what the vibe was, I wouldn't have given him the interview. But so he had to be sneaky with it, you know.
Okay. No, I just asked because I seen that he was on. I'm not really a TikTok type of
You
person.
guys did a better job with it than I did, and it really made me mad because if I would have been able to prepare, then it would have went a whole different way. But he was asking me all type of crazy questions, man. And I was like, first of all, how do you even know about me? Second of all, why are you asking me these questions specifically? Why do you want me to say bad things about Graceland? I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I might say my own things when I'm live by myself. Like I might say like I fucking hated writing words. I might have said this.
Bro,
and
I
that,
fucking
but
hate writing words. What the fuck? That's like the hardest thing to do for me. Like the whole point of this house is to take accountability of the things you do and do things you never knew how to do. Like, bro, I don't know how to keep a conversation with someone. Like this is even hard for me. So like,
yeah, it's like funny when you're in a conversation with somebody, all of a sudden.
I think you do a good job as our house manager, man. I think you do. I've told you that time and time again, but things started to really tighten up when you became house manager again.
I was talking.
Well, one thing people don't realize, like when Mason left, he told me to like be your guys' friends as much as I can. So like, I also been doing that just because Mason did it before me. Mason did a great job. He was a great fucking person.
Jose, can you hear me?
But it's just, it was just time to move on. What?
We can hear you, Blue.
I feel as if when I speak, subconsciously the people I work with know to like cut it out, like block it out.
No, I think honestly, Blue, what it is like you have a lot of really valuable things to add to the conversation. A lot. You really do. And it's just sometimes when people see you get into your playful mode, they just kind of like they're so used to you being playful.
Yeah.
They're so used to you saying out of pocket wild stuff that nobody just even acknowledges it sometimes. Nobody ignores you.
All right, stop. This is what I mean.
Thumbs
like
up, fist
he loves to
Thumbs
like.
up, fist
All right, so I come down at night and he's awake all the times and he's just like in my face trying to touch me. I'm just like, bro, stop. And he gets upset with me.
But he used to get mad at me for touching him. He used to get mad at me when I was in the house for touching him, though. But now he wants to touch you. Yeah. See, that's not fair. And then remember, you know what? Blue might be the reason why I got a 6-inch program. Ah, okay, I see.
No,
Blue, Blue sent a hit on me. He sent the.
I did not.
I like personal space.
He sent a hit on me, dog. Let me find out.
Yeah, you used to. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Bro, did you see it, bro? Did you see when I picked up Mason
what are you
when
doing?
he was live streaming? I picked up Mason and carried him across the living room, and then I sat in his lap while he was live streaming.
What?
I picked him up and put him on my shoulders,
Whoa.
and then I sat him down on the couch. And then after I sat him down on the couch, I sat in his lap while he was live streaming.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Santa Claus.
Every time I
Mason.
hop on TikTok just to scroll, like just to scroll, it's always the T pages that I fucking see making videos. It's
Every day.
something. I am for sure
They're
gonna
making
see a
so
bunch
much
of
money.
fucking like for sure a fucking video of me being clipped, and I just want to say, you guys need
a life.
Never mind. Yeah. Like
yeah, I need a life.
I respect the hustle, but like you guys speak.
Guys need.
Yeah, but shout out to you guys, man. I wouldn't be able to keep up with the way you guys keep up. It's a lot. It's a lot. But there's a sun outside. I hope you guys like get the sun for a while, or like
It's fucking
get the
blasting
sun,
out
dude.
there. Blasting.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Evan? Dude, yeah, they need to go touch grass, bro, for sure.
I do too.
I'm
I
just
ain't even
like,
gonna
bro,
lie.
Did our Evan just tell you that we need to touch grass?
I need to.
No,
touch
I'm
grass.
saying,
Bro, it's
yeah, we
good
probably
to
all
go.
do.
Yeah, dude. I'm like,
Dude, I need to grow grass in the backyard. There's like a dog
as long as you don't
patch.
smoke it.
No.
As long as you don't smoke it, you're good.
Real grass. The dog has led mud into the house so many times because there's this overwatered spot in our yard. And we fenced it off,
I hate
hoping
these
that it will grow back,
fucking
but it just won't.
things, dude. Why can't we just have like
Jose,
fucking?
how's the
This
house
unspeakable.
right now? Is it quiet?
It's
can't we-
very
Is it quiet
quiet,
right now?
calm. Everyone's like, I mean, bro, like you
Take
got
the headphones off. You don't need them now. Look, you just use this.
Shit, bro, my ears are sweaty.
Yeah, I fucking hate these headphones.
Anyways, but yeah, the house is really calm right now, bro. Like, I don't wake up to like messages, calls.
You don't wake up to
You know,
residents going to
But bro,
change
like
the house.
it happens. Like I still get them here and there,
Freaking out.
but you know, it's just a house where you guys have to work together to get through the day, and I think a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people like personal space. I do too, but you know, this is a great way to like learn.
I could have did better in a lot of ways, man. I just now looking back, like now that I've had a little bit of time away from it, I'm like looking back, I'm like, damn, I should have did this better. I should have did this better. Maybe if I wouldn't have did this, you know what I mean? And like that's the part. That's where I'm struggling right now.
And
It's
it's
like,
very
bro,
uncomfortable to change, bro. I learned that too. And it took me a long time to even be okay with the structure and right words. Like, I totally get it, you know? Like, I've ran from the house before several times. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just like, when you catch yourself doing the same type of shit you did before you came to the house, then it could be a problem, you know?
it's not that I couldn't graduate. It's that I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that's making me mad right now. It's like, it's not that there's no way in a million years I would have ever graduated. It's that something got hard for me, bro, and I ran from it instead. And that's what's fucking me up right now.
No, for sure. And, you know, it's very uncomfortable sometimes, the things that we do, you know? I give the people that went through that house, like, a big, like, I commend them for it because it's hard. It was hard for me too, bro. I lived in that house for 6 months with my bags packed every fucking day wanting to leave. So I know, like, the way you feel about this. And I know, like, when you leave, like, it sucks because you don't have the same community you once had, you know? So even when you graduate, bro, it starts to get lonely, and you gotta, like, force yourself to, like, come back and do the deal, you know? Oh, really? So it's like, it's a hard thing to do, but don't be so hard on yourself just because, like, this time didn't work. Like, maybe you need to go through some times, you know, to get right back on track. Like, I think for me, it was more like growing up I had to do, you know? At least for me. I'm only speaking from my experience. Like, I had to grow up and really face reality because, like, you know, my parents are getting older. My mom's not doing well. You know, I have to, like, really put my life in perspective and do the right thing for myself. And I think putting myself in, you know, giving myself a pat on the back here and there is not like, it's a good thing for me, bro, because, like, sometimes I'm okay. And, you know, things aren't going my way all the time, but I know it will, you know, eventually. And I'm just, you know, I'm so thankful for my God, you know, and I think that the best thing I ever did was just shut the fuck up and listen to someone.
Yeah. And that's where I struggle. That's where I struggle is not being able to just shut up sometimes and listen and do what I need to do. You know, I was making progress though. You know, you really helped me a lot, Jose. You know, you spent a lot of. Hold on one second, those cars.
Bro, you should get an Xbox. That's been my fucking thing lately.
Okay.
You should get an Xbox, maybe get online, play some Call of Duty, join us.
There's a TV in my room.
Bro, that's all I fucking do now. Just either I'm in my room, I'm at work, or yeah.
This is like my version of gaming though. Like being on the internet, bro, like this. And it's like, bro, it's not like, ooh, look at me, bro. Like I get so much out of interacting with these people because like I do TikTok live a lot differently than a lot of people do, bro. If you ever peep in and it's not me battling with people, I'm intimate with my viewers, bro. So the people that are here every day and the people that's been here for years, bro, I literally have a relationship with these people.
100%.
You know, through a screen. You know, it's like it's therapeutic for me, but sometimes, you know, with in the wrong circumstances, like if I'm in a motel with some random girl, you know, it can turn toxic pretty quick. So As long as I'm not going backwards, I'm going forward. But yeah, getting an Xbox would be good. Getting back in the gym full time would be good for me. I just need
Are
to
you not
I need
going
to
to
get
the
back in the
gym?
routine, man. I am. I just got here, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. You've been there for
just
what,
got
like
here.
2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Almost 2 weeks.
And is it?
This is my second week.
It's really lax, huh?
It's really quiet. It's really
See,
relaxed.
it feels good the first week, and then after that, it just
It's
like,
older
what
people.
do I do?
It's older people, bro. So I'm pretty like they have me helping them, like anything that needs to get done. I help them, like physical stuff, like yard work, anything like that. I'm like, let me help, you know. And so I'm holding my weight. My bed stays made. You know, I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm making my money online. What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? Hey, Gracie. Hey, Gracie. I love you, Gracie. I miss you.
What up?
She is.
Hey, Gracie.
Yeah, but bro, at the
just
end of
miss
the day,
the- I
like
just
if
miss
you're
the
sober
community,
today,
man.
just be happy for yourself. Pat yourself on the fucking back. It's fucking hard, bro. It's not easy to stay sober every day, like completely sober. And it's like a daily
I'm never
struggle for
gonna
me,
be-
even other people around me. You know, we all.
I'm never gonna be back on hard drugs, Jose. Rugs.
Don't say never.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I don't have the
take
desire.
it slow.
Did you see, bro? Did you see what happened? Like people were saying, Britt went missing. Like it's a good thing I didn't follow her, bro. I mean, she ended up. Now we figured out where she's at. She's in jail, but she went like.
She's in
People
jail.
were saying she's in jail.
Why?
But she was missing for like 3 or 4 days, bro. Like I was gonna follow her and go get a motel room with her, bro, and we were just gonna do social media. Like that was what we were gonna do. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I feel bad for her. I just hope like.
I do.
You know, I just
But
hope
dude,
the
like I
best
was
for her.
so scared because then now everybody's saying, hey, nobody's heard from Britt in 3 or 4 days. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened to her? You know? And then finally people in the chat was like, hey guys, we got to find her. Hey guys, we got to find her. We got to figure out, has anybody heard anything? Please be looking. Like, guys, this is important. This is serious. Like, you know, I liked her as a person, but I know that I wasn't making good decisions. You know, we were, you know, engaging in a rehab relationship. It wasn't healthy. So,
Have
but
you
I
talked
almost,
to Allie and them?
I was gonna follow. She called me earlier. They went to Colorado. Mason got them a bus ticket, and Keaton and Allie are in Colorado.
Oh hell yeah! I hope they're okay, and I hope they're fine. Like I
But
spoke to Allie
see,
a
but
couple days
Mason
ago.
turned it into
like, wow.
content. Mason turned it into content. Like he made TikToks about all of it, and yes, he got like, but it's just like, it's like, bro, he let Anthony stay at his house for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And like, that's cool. I'm not like mad or jealous, but like for my situation, he was saying that I was being mean to him. I wasn't being mean to him, bro. I was like, dude, you gave me less than 24 hours to figure out my whole life and to come up with enough. Dude, the program wanted all the money for the whole month up front. They didn't just want, okay, here's $250 here. They needed the whole $1,000+
Yeah, that's all.
I didn't
it
have
works.
that much money when I didn't have that much money when I left, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
And I still haven't been able to touch my TikTok money, bro. So I had to come up
Wait,
with
you
that
haven't
bread,
figured
bro.
that out yet? You need to like get that PayPal going, bro. That's insanity that you haven't done that. Yeah,
Let me come over and let's get it figured out. Let me come
I don't know
over and
about
we'll get it
coming
figured
over,
out.
but I'll meet up with you and help you. That's for sure. I know you're not that
That's the
far
part.
away. I know you're
That's
not.
the part, bro. I want to be able to come over one day, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like,
I didn't know what to say this morning about the friends and family because I had no idea how that works.
He genuinely doesn't.
So like I had to talk with a couple staff members about it. I mean, dude, the house is great right now. Like
We
everyone's
need two
being-
more people to send a rose. Is that too much to ask for?
But yeah, it's right now. It's all
There's-
guys. We're about to get a
there's
couple
one
girls
more.
coming
There's
in.
another. Ooh,
But
we did it.
thank you guys for the gifts. I feel weird doing this, bro.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
PTSD, right?
You know? Yeah, because like after like a month straight doing this, I was like,
So what do you suggest, Jose? Like, should I just go to some meetings, bro? I'm in Ventura County. Should I just go to some meetings and just try to make some friends, bro, and just get a job and just like stay in contact with you guys, stay sober?
yeah, dude.
That's it.
I know there's
Like,
a couple
joy.
great meetings out in the Ventura County. Like there's
Yeah.
NA's pretty big over there too. If you're by the beach, like NA's pretty big over there. AA's big too. Yeah, bro, you're not that far away. We could even like link up and go to a meeting. It's like I have to do it too,
Yeah.
you know.
Yo, what about late night with the Nick?
Yeah.
Maybe we could do like if I know you got that step study and you're really serious about that step study, but like yeah, maybe there's some other like more laid back meetings that we could go hit. I just don't like, bro. You got to stay connected. That's the thing.
Are you still
And
talking to your
guys are-
sponsor?
Nah, I need to get a new sponsor.
You better get that ass back working with
Yeah,
him, bro.
that man was a scam artist, bro.
Well, bro,
He's
why
trying to
don't you
get
come to
people
my
funnel-
step study? Get a sponsor there.
I'll come.
Every
I'll come.
Wednesday, but you gotta commit. You can't miss it. It's either
Okay.
I can't say that
I can
word,
give you
jail
ga-
or
I can give-
institutions, or you're in the hospital. You have to come. Like there's no excuse.
Jail,
It's commitment.
institution, or I know.
Yeah.
I can throw gas money, bro. You know I'm good for it.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'd be willing to pick you up. I think my sponsor lives out there, so like
Okay.
maybe I can have him pick you up before he comes out here or something. I'll talk to the guys. I'll text a group chat right now, and see like
Okay.
where who's closest to Ventura County. But yeah, bro, there's a will, there's a way, you know. So I know for a fact.
Let's just keep talking about this, bro, and like just know that it's on my mind and it's on my heart. Like I want to be a part of the Graceland community, bro,
Yeah.
and I want to stay sober. Like you know what I mean. So like just like hold space for me, bro. For hold space for me for all this shit, bro. And I'm not gonna add any extra bullshit to it, bro. I have nothing bad to say about Graceland, bro. I just my experience and my life is not where I want it to be, and sometimes that comes out in my behavior.
Yo.
You know, I'm very frustrated in life, man.
Just
you
know
know?
that it doesn't take a month or 2 or 3 to even fix everything that like you want to fix in your life. It takes a while, bro. Like
Yeah.
it could take years, but you know what's the thing is, living sober is the hardest thing I've ever done. Fuck that. I've never been sober for longer than a year, you know. But like
I mean, bro, like this is our life. Like we've talked about, this is our lives, bro. Like I mean, if it came down to it, bro, if I had to go through the house again, I would, just to ensure my sobriety, ensure my safety, bro. Like if this doesn't work out, I probably will ask Pat and Madison for another chance. You know what I'm saying? Like just because like I know myself and I know like what we're dealing with, bro, and it's not worth that. It's not worth losing my life over, bro. It's not worth
Right.
being on the streets in Los Angeles over, bro. Like I'm gonna try to see if I can make it in this situation, you know, but I'm really worried, man. Like I really do have a lot of fear, you know what I mean? And it's like at least at the end of the day, like Graceland is hard, but at least it's safe and at least people fucking care about me there, bro.
it's
Like,
possible to finish the program. I've seen a lot of people do it. You know, and it's just
You know what I think? You know what I think I screwed myself too, bro? I think I screwed myself getting a job that was second. I was in such a rush to start working.
Yeah.
I allowed myself to get a job that made me do the house structure all day long and then go work all night. So it was like every moment was work. Every moment of my like existence was work. And it's like
Well-
maybe if I would have got a job that let me work in the morning time and then I come home for dinner and I came home and like did the rest of the day and went to bed at my normal time, then I think I probably would have had a better chance of making it.
yeah, bro. It is hard to manage even working and doing the house structure, but it's possible. You know, I did it with 2 jobs at one point, but it's not impossible. You just got to be dedicated to yourself. Like, bro, there has to be something in you that's like literally telling you that you need to stop and you want to stop. Like, you need to have that, like, how can I say, you need to have that willingness, and you need to have whatever it takes to get sober. If you don't have everything, if you don't give this shit 100%, then you're not gonna get sober. That's what I've learned.
And I
in the
really
past
felt like
years.
I felt like I was, bro, like especially writing all those fucking words. Like I really thought I was like, dude, I'm really like putting all of my effort into this, bro. Like I really felt like, and so that's the thing. Like when I felt like I was putting all of my effort into something and I was making progress, and then once I made a mistake and then I get like an asshole ask the words on the board again. I'm on reflections for another couple weeks. It's like it's so frustrating because I felt like I'm almost right where I want to be, and then bam, you know what I mean? And like now I'm back. You know what I mean, bro? It was just like it was
just
getting
let
to
words
me.
stack up, and that's not the way. I mean, bro, I get it. Like the whole point of me having you guys go out so much was because I wanted you guys to have fun in the house, not just stay in the fucking house. That was like the main reason why I was making the whole house go out, because I didn't want you guys to just be at home fucking staring at the fucking wall or like watching TV all fucking day. It's boring. It gets boring after a while. After you watch like 10 movies at once, like it's annoying, bro. And I'll be the first one to tell you, like, that's not the way I want the house
Let me
to
get
be
something
run.
to drink.
Like right now, everybody's like happy that we're going places, that we're doing things. It's just, I think the best thing to do, bro, is to put one foot in front of the other and give it your best shot. Wherever you go, bro, you can get sober anywhere. That's the thing. Anywhere you go, you just gotta want it.
And I know that. I mean, dude, I could stay here, do this, work my program, get a little part-time job, make a killing on the internet, and like we could. But dude, like honestly, like bro, like I wanted that title, bro. Like I wanted that graduation certificate, bro. Worse than you think I did. Like I wanted it more than you think I did, bro. Like I wanted to be like you and like Blue, bro. Like more than you guys can realize, bro, because like I've been a kick out. I've been a person that gets kicked out of these places my whole life. I'm the type of person to go to the same program 7 times in 2 years and still never make it. Like, bro, I'm tired of being a fuck up, man. Like I'm tired of it, bro. Like
I get it too.
I'm tired, bro.
Like for me, bro, the hardest to this day, I still think like, damn, I'm gonna have to do this for the rest of my life. And like that still goes through my head, and I know I have to, because I won't live if I do what I was doing back then. I won't live. So like I have to tell myself like this is a lifetime thing.
Like people don't understand. People on the outside looking in, they don't understand, bro. They have all these things that they have to say about Graceland. It's deeper than just like it's deeper than like I need to figure out how to not drink today. This is like it's a way of living. Like it's not that I don't know how to not drink. It's not that I don't know how to not drink. It's I don't know how to live. I don't know how to fucking live, bro. Yeah. And like people don't get that part. Like that's what we're learning how to do in these places, and at Graceland specifically. Like you're relearning how to live.
Like
to be your
picture this. Like you're an addict. You don't do chores. You don't clean your laundry. You don't fucking clean your room or your kitchen or your dishes. We come to Graceland, we got a chore. We got chores that change every week so that everybody gets a taste of each type of thing. When you leave Graceland, you have a job, you have bills to pay, your car, your house. You clean that house, right? Or people don't want to come over because it's a fucking shit sty. So, I mean, we're learning shit at Graceland, like how to cook, how to clean our house, how to fucking show up for people even when we feel drained, so that we might be able to save somebody instead of just ourselves.
Well, yeah, that's like
basic shit.
The basic shit, but I think the biggest problem is learning how to live with people and learning how to talk to them sober.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lex.
For me, it wasn't like easy. I hate talking to people sometimes, bro, but I'm good at it. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I know I'm good at certain things, but I don't like doing them, And like that.
There's got to be a way for us all to, for everything to work out, man. I mean, maybe me going through the entire process all over again isn't what's necessarily required for me to be successful and for me to be a part of, the Graceland community. And if it is what's necessary, then I will be the first person to call Madison and Pat and talk to you and see what needs to be done, or if that's even a possibility. I'm not going to say that I'm going to sit here and take that for granted. Oh, I can just go back to Graceland anytime I want.
Yeah.
I don't think that way. That's not the way that I think. But at the same time, I don't want to burn my bridge.
You won't. But you got to learn to like own up to your mistakes, not blame other people. I'm not saying just you. Never mind. Let me rephrase that. Everyone has to learn.
You as in everyone needs to learn
what they
how to do that.
Like let's not blame anyone for
Anything.
our recovery or anything. Like it's our fault.
No one
I'm owning
person
up.
can be blamed for everything. That's impossible.
I'm no
There's
one
a
to
lot.
say anything. I'm just saying, you know, like we should all take.
I gave you a
ownership of
fucking hard
everything.
time, Jose. I gave you
You
a hard
did.
time, bro. I
You
did.
did.
I gave you a hard time, bro, and I apologize for that, bro, because you were literally dealing with a 32-year-old baby some days, a lot of days, a lot more days than you should have had to. Like once was too many times, and you had to deal with it often, bro. And for that, I sincerely apologize.
Yeah.
I completely acted totally out of line. I talked to you out of line, bro, and it was not you that I was mad at or even had a reason to be mad at. It was my life and my frustration and my lack of emotional maturity and my lack of coping skills and my lack of control over my situation that caused me to behave that way. And I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, bro. And I
We already
I
done
do forgive
forgive you,
you,
bro.
but you know my biggest thing is action. You know, and I do want to see you do good, bro. At the end of the day, like I know that the reason why you guys are upset at that house is mainly because of the way you guys view things, and that's fine. Like I totally get it. I don't judge anyone, bro. I'm shittier than most people, you know. So like I'm no one to judge, but one thing I can tell you is that like we gotta show action. You know, that's like I always told you that action. I don't want to keep hearing sorries. Like that's just like my thing, you know. Like just do it. You got it. I know. I have faith in you that you'll be okay. I know you can do these things. I've seen you do it. You know. So like all this shit on the internet that you see, like that they try to discourage you. Fuck them, dude. Like at the end of the day, like you live you're still living as an addict or alcoholic, you know. So they don't. Not a lot of them know what that feels like. So like it's a bit harder for us to like learn how to deal with all these things, but it's not impossible to do these things, you know.
I just want you to be my friend. I love you too, bro. I just want you to be my friend, and I hope you can forgive me for those moments, man. Because like I could see, like, bro. I wish that didn't happen, man. I wish you didn't have to deal with that, and you have to deal with that from a lot of people, not just me. So me adding on the stress to your plate is not fair, bro. And
But
you know, I regret.
That's how
that.
shit goes. I understand, you know. That's what I want you to realize. Like, bro, I get it. Like, I don't judge you for these things. Like, I went through it, you went through it, Blue went through it, Evan went through it. A bunch of us went through this stage. Like I said, bro, I fucking hated writing words. I lived in that house for 6 months with all my shit packed, ready to go. One bad thing that was said to me, I was out that fucking door. But I always stayed, which was weird, you know, but...
And now you're a house manager, bro. You know?
Yeah. Now I'm doing this and I'm about to work at another job too. So I have to learn how to manage both things, you know. So
and that's like for me, that's like my long-term goal, bro. Like, you know, we did like our goals groups and stuff. Like, yeah, I want to be a personal trainer, but I would really love to work in the field. Like, I would love to get my rad T, working in Detox, like working in Sober Living. Yeah. Like I would love to work in this environment, bro, because I've been here, like same as you. You've been to a bunch of places. You went through Graceland a couple times. Like I've been to dude, this has been my life for 10 years, bro.
Same.
You know, and I wanted to count. I wanted to count. I wanted to mean something, bro. I don't want it to just be, I'm doing this because if I don't do this, I'm homeless. Like, bro, like, and that's what the truth is. But at the same time, I wanted to be like, I'm doing this because I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about helping people in recovery. I'm passionate about my own recovery, and I want to give back. Like that's where I'm.
And you can give back, bro. It's just a matter of you can work in the field. It's not that hard, bro. Like if people think it's like you need all these things, you don't. Just fucking know the right people.
Just fucking battle blue ski.
I just like bro, just hit me
come
up,
over
man.
here, Nick.
All right.
Where my hand is?
I'm listening.
Come closer.
Yeah.
Come closer.
Yeah.
Mwah. Oh, the other way. Look. Mwah.
I gotta go. It was nice seeing you. It was nice seeing you, Nick. Hit me up, bro. Maybe like we'll go to a meeting or something together. I'm down for all that. Okay.
I would love that. I'm about to shoot you a text right now.
Yeah, hit me up, man. Enjoy yourself. And
I'm literally about to
keep loving yourself. All right.
Thank you for being here, Jose, and thank you for being here for all the people at Graceland, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hit me up, dude. My phone is always up. I suck at replying, but Yeah, hit me up.
Look at this new thing he
You
got
gotta
for
reply
his
to
phone.
you gotta reply to me. But chat, I'm about to
He's
send him a
got
text right now.
External battery that clicks onto his phone, like that, just charges it.
That's
It's
a fucking
crazy.
charging thing. What do you mean? It's crazy.
I've never seen that or heard of that in my life.
But anyways, I love you guys. Later. You guys
Deuces.
enjoy yourself. Later. You're gonna end it?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, we made fucking $1.52 for the 45-minute fucking live. I'm good. Fuck off.
How was the Perez Hilton one?
It was great.
You guys make enough money?